Make today iconic. What is up, guys? It's Upcome Sports, back with another realistic rebuild here on my channel. In this one, we're actually doing our first ever expansion team. We're doing the Pittsburgh Force, so we'll be in the Eastern Conference. You guys can pause the objectives if you like. You guys can pause the settings. These are the ones I used. If you're new to the channel, just know sometimes I do use trade override to give it a more realistic feel to the rebuild. I'll make fair trades for both teams. I won't trade a second round pick for Steph Curry or anything like that, but I do use it sometimes. Here is the roster. I did do the expansion draft, and I try to make it as realistic as possible, getting a lot of old guys and a couple of young guys who are not too good, but this is a rotation. Hopefully we're bad. We're trying to tank for the first 2 to 3 seasons and get a top pick. So I don't know why we're actually doing really well in the season, and Zach Randolph is doing really good for us. So we're going to try to trade him to Portland for Evan Turner, a bad contract, and a second round pick. So for this season, Steph Curry wins MVP for the Warriors, DeAndre Ayton Rookie of the Year, Tyreek Evans Sixth Man, DeAndre Jordan Defensive Player, and Steve Kerr Coach of the Year. I doubt anyone even touched an All-NBA team from our team because we were one of the worst teams in the East, 15th seed out of 16 teams. So we're going to have a I would expect top 8 pick because the West was actually really bad too. Marshawn Brooks leading us in scoring. That's when you know you're not that good, but if Marshawn Brooks is on your team, and he's going to be the guy. But let's see who wins these playoffs. Obviously, the Warriors are going to win unless 2K finesses something, but they do end up winning. So we're actually projected the number 8 pick, which is kind of low for how well we did. And we do get 9. So with the 9th pick in the 2019 NBA draft, we are going to pick up Quentin Grimes. Hopefully he'll be our franchise point guard out of Kansas. And in the second round, we are going to pick up Tayshaun Cherry. He'll be a nice center prospect for us out of USC. And with another second round pick, we are going to take Rui Hachimura, I believe, out of Gonzaga. Small forward, just trying to build our assets. So in this second season, Trayvon Duval at a 76 overall is our highest rated player. That's how you know we're going to be bad. We're probably going to be the worst team in the NBA, but that's what we want, at least for the first couple of years. I'm not sure if that's what Charlotte did when they first came into the league, but they should have done that because they're really stuck in mediocrity now. So let's see what happens. So Stephen Curry again is going to win the MVP for the Warriors. Cameron Reddish, Rookie of the Year. Derek Favors on the Grizzlies. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year again. I doubt anyone from our team made an All-NBA team. But Quentin Grimes probably made a rookie team, and he is on the All-Rookie second team. Averaging 16 points and 3.5 assists. That's pretty good for a rookie. I'm not sure why he didn't make the All-Rookie first team, but we were the worst team in the East, winning only 27 games. I'd expect us to be the worst in the NBA. I doubt anyone had a worse record, and the Jazz somehow were the worst team in the West. Jahlil Okafor, who we did sign in the offseason to a $10 million 3-year contract, averaging 17 points. I did not expect that from him. Kevon Looney, a pretty good season as well. But let's see who wins these playoffs, and hopefully we get the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. Suns, Warriors, Conference Finals, Bulls, Warriors, and the Warriors win it all. So we are projected the number 1 odds at the number 1 pick. Let's see if 2K finesses us, and they don't. So with the number 1 overall pick, we are going to take big baller brand LaMelo Ball out of Lithuania and now in the JBA. He'll be a really nice pair in the backcourt with Quentin Grimes. And in the second round, we are going to take the 4th Ball brother, Andre Ball. Actually, I don't know, but so in this third season, LaMelo Ball is at an 81 overall. That's a bit high maybe, but I didn't make this draft class, so I'm going to stick with it. That's about the overall for a number 1 pick, so it makes sense. Even if LaMelo's not going to be the number 1 overall pick, that's the kind of player that the Pittsburgh Force would get if they had the #1 pick, so it makes sense. And we are going to move LaMelo to shooting guard. Let's see what happens. So Giannis Antetokounmpo wins MVP for the Bucks. Charles Bassey, Rookie of the Year. Damian Lillard, 6th man, some reason. Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year. But let's see if anyone made an All-NBA team. I doubt it. But LaMelo made the All-Rookie first team, averaging 23 points and 5 assists. So he was a beast for us. And we were the 2nd seed somehow. I don't know how we grabbed the 2nd seed. It is the Eastern Conference, but we won 51 games. I don't know what happened there, but maybe LaMelo just went off. I don't know. We'll be playing the Bulls in the first round. LaMelo, obviously, a fantastic rookie season. Quentin Grimes, also a pretty good season from him. Trayvon Duval, a nice backup point guard. So in this first round, we are up 3-2 on the Chicago Bulls as the #2 seed. Again, I don't control the simulation, so I can't make that realistic. This probably wouldn't happen for an expansion team in real life, but we're going to go with it. It's 2K, so we're going to pick up the win here, 104-96. LaMelo Ball with a huge game for us. And yeah, this team's pretty solid for the Bulls, but nothing too special. And in the second round, we are up 3-1 on the Miami Heat. Let's see if we can close them out in 5 games. But this team's pretty solid from Miami. But again, just like the Bulls, nothing special. It looks like it's a close game going into the 4th, and we only win by 7 points. Jahlil Okafor with a huge game, 29 points. People forget he was a top pick not too long ago, so he does have a lot of potential still, and maybe an opportunity with the Pittsburgh Force could help him out. Conference finals time, and we're up 3-0 on the Charlotte Hornets, who I don't know how they're in the conference finals. I don't know how we're in the conference finals, but let's see if we can get the sweep on them. And we do pick up the sweep, 81-74. LaMelo Ball with a huge game, 29 points from him. Yeah, I don't know how this team's in the conference finals. They still have Kemba Walker and Javonte Smart, but so in the NBA Finals, battle of the 2 seeds against the Suns. And we do end up taking this L in Game 1. LaMelo Ball only 21 points. Game 2, we also take an L, so now 2 L's to nothing. Suns are up. LaMelo Ball only 17. Another L. We just took another L, and now we're down 3-0 in the finals. Let's see if we can pull off a comeback. We do win this game, so now we're only down 3-1. But no team has ever come back from this deficit. And again, the Suns are going to win the finals. With the 29th pick in the draft, 28th pick actually, we're going to take Jaden Springer out of Georgia Tech. He'll be a nice young player for us. And in free agency, we obviously have a lot of money. We got bank. So we're going to go after Otto Porter here. 85 overall. He'll be a nice 3-and-D guy for us. Solid starter here. And we're also going to go after another guy who I think has amazing potential. Thon Maker. He's at an 83 overall. He's only 24, so. And here, just a small trade. Ike Anigbogu's not going to get any minutes. So we're going to pick up Karis LeVert from Chicago. He might not get any minutes either, but. So in this next season, LaMelo Ball is already an 87 overall in his 2nd year in the NBA. We got a lot of 80 overalls. Not really a superstar kind of player, but we're a very balanced team. Here's the rotation. Quentin Grimes going to start at point guard again. LaMelo is the shooting guard. Otto Porter, Okafor, and Thon Maker. So Lonzo Ball, representing Big Baller Brand, is going to win the MVP, not LaMelo Ball. And our coach is Coach of the Year, John Smith. That's pretty good. We did have an amazing record. We improved from last year, so we're obviously going to be the 1 seed here. If we check the standings, 1 seed winning 58 games. That's huge for an expansion team. As I said, I don't control the simulation, so that's going to be huge for us. And we are playing the Orlando Magic in the first round, so it shouldn't be too tough for us, but we're still a very young team. LaMelo Ball averaging insane numbers in barely his 2nd year. 26 points, 6 assists. Quentin Grimes, also good production out of him. Otto Porter, 14 points, not too bad. Jaleel also getting buckets. So in the first round, we're up 3-0 on the Magic, which I expected. This team's not really that good offensively. They're a pretty balanced defensive team, but nothing too special. And it looks like we're going to have a down-to-the-wire game, and someone just hit a three-pointer to win the game. If I had to guess, it'd be either Quentin Grimes or LaMelo Ball, but someone clutched it out, and we'll be moving on to the second round in a sweep. And in the second round, we're up 3-2 on the New York Knicks, who do have Porzingis back from injury. And they have Kevin Knox, Frank Ntilikina, I believe. And I think they've added Zion Williamson. But LaMelo Ball with a huge game here in the closeout game to send us to the conference finals. And if we check out this team, they do have Porzingis. They have RJ Barrett, actually, instead of Zion Williamson. But very solid team. And in the conference finals, against the Atlanta Hawks, we're up 3-1 on Trae Young and Romeo Langford. So a battle of the backcourts. And we are going to take this one in 5 games. LaMelo Ball with a huge game. He's having a huge playoff series. He dropped 44 points in this game. Amazing from him. So he's been really on the tear, showing up Trae Young and Romeo Langford. Yeah, this was a 3-point contest all around. Maybe the New Look Warriors. And it looks like we'll be playing the Minnesota Timberwolves in the finals. Let's see if we can take them down. We do win game 1. LaMelo Ball with 22 points, 12 assists. Otto Porter also 21 points. Towns had 19 points and 14 rebounds. So game 2, we also win. LaMelo Ball 29 points, 6 assists, and 4 steals. Good game from him. Hezonja had the most points for the T-Wolves. And we go up 3-0. That's huge. Towns had a big game for them, but it wasn't enough. And LaMelo Ball 19 points and 7 assists. Quentin Grimes also had a pretty good game. Let's see if we can get the sweep on the Minnesota Timberwolves here in the NBA Finals. It looks like we are going to have a close game here. And it's going to go down to the wire. 97-95. They tie it up. So we are actually down 2 points in the NBA Finals in a closeout game for us with about 2 minutes left. So I'm going to let it play out. I'm not going to hop in. We'll let the simulation play it out. And my team, Quentin Grimes with the ball, driving, pull up, and he gets it to go. What a clutch shot from Quentin Grimes. 16 points on the night. I think that's Seth Curry dribbling down the court. Butler sets a screen. They give it to Butler. They'll most likely go to Towns in the post. On Thon Maker. Going to the rack. Oh, and he gets blocked. Thon with a huge block. Pass to Okafor. And the dunk. Oh my goodness, Okafor. Okafor and Thon putting on a show here in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Game 4, actually. My bad. Towns again in the post. On Thon. Fade away. He misses. Thon with the rebound. Thon has been playing good defense on Karl Anthony Towns. And he gets fouled. He's going to shoot some free throws here. Very good free throw shooter, actually. Knocks down the first one. Knocks down the second one. So Towns is really getting shown up here by Thon Maker. One of the reasons I did get him was for his defense. So that's why he's showing out here in the finals. Again, they're going to go to Towns in the post. Will he get a bucket on Thon? Again, he gets blocked by Thon Maker. Oh my, what the? Towns is getting shut down right now. He's cold. He's ice cold. Quentin Grimes with the pull-up. He misses. Thon with the rebound and the foul. Oh my goodness. Thon is putting on a show here in this closeout game. Thon Maker, 14 points. 15 points off the free throw. The Wolves need to do something here. They were up 2. It was looking like We were about to lose, but no, we came storming back. Can we play some defense? They're going to go Towns again in the post. He hasn't learned his lesson. Fade away, and he hits that one. So he finally gets a bucket on Thon Maker. But we are up 4 points, so it's still anyone's game. About 40 seconds left. Quentin Grimes going to try to put on some moves here. Otto Porter has the ball. Who are they going to get it to? They get it to Jaleel. Open three for LaMelo. And he bricks it. LaMelo Ball could have iced the game. And now the T-Wolves are going to have a chance. They need a 3 here. They definitely need a 3 here. Butler open 3. And he bricks it too. So Butler and LaMelo just brick consecutive 3s. Huge 3s. LaMelo, can you hit some free throws? He hits the first. That puts us up by 5. Hits a second. We're up 6. Last gasp chance for the Timberwolves. They need a 3 here. Butler, pump fakes. No good. And we're going to play the free throw game now. If we can hit our free throws, we'll be NBA champions in barely the 4th season of our expansion team. So that would be historical. And we do hit 1, so this game's going to be over here. We're just passing the ball. And we are NBA champions in Pittsburgh, just like the Steelers. Quentin Grimes, LaMelo Ball, Jaleel Okafor, Thon Maker. I'll let you guys watch the ceremony and enjoy this.
I just hit Rodeo and I spent like 10 G's. I just did a show and spent the check on my mama. When I go and vacay, I might run out the Bahamas. And I keep like 10 phones, then I'm really never home.
Let's check out the stats. Karl Anthony Towns, 19 points, 12 rebounds. Thon Maker was really clamping him up, so that makes sense. LaMelo Ball had 22 points. Not his best game, but he only shot 7 for 20, but we got it done. So LaMelo Ball is going to edge himself into the Pittsburgh Force history before Lonzo winning a championship. So that's going to do it for this rebuild. Let me know what you guys thought of this team. Let me know if you guys thought it was realistic enough. Let me know what you guys would have done differently. Also, if this video gets 25 likes, I'll do a part 2 of this expansion team, but in the Western Conference, so I'll start a new franchise. Make sure to subscribe for some more videos.
Never get to me. Bring out the Brinks truck. I'm young, flying ice up. 100-yard dash. I had to run my price up. Boss your life up.